Right. And then Vigilant Hogarth needs help with his mechanicals. I should probably go back because I got a lockbox lock thingy. But I think first I wanna go bop some bots. I'm gonna go bop some bots. What's this? Mentioned. Minister Milvershire de Fairfield has asked you to visit the Ministry of Accuracy to locate information on the protectorate procedure known as mental refreshment. I do, in fact, want to learn more, but I don't know if I'm going to report it back to Milver Street, because I don't trust that fella. I don't trust brainwashing. Quite keen to try out this weapon. Whoa! Hey, any crabbles? Any crabbles? Raptidons? Station available. Under choice brand distress signal? Huh. I got my radio. Music and entertainment from the front lines, brought to you by Auntie's Choice, improving Eden through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Why settle when you can thrive? Essential listening for all subjects, the Protectorate, sanctioned wireless, social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music. Then we've got a desperate message playing around Eden's Bounty. Agro Center! Oh, that's the place where everybody was all, aggro! Excuse me, homicidally irritated.
You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Okay.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have...
Okay.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
That sounds like Morse code. I don't speak Morse code.
Make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claims the product has a mighty tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction.
What?
Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though. That part's 110% correct.
Ready to waste.
Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to for our sake.
This thing fights slow. I don't love that.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult the book to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
It is very...
You are dying.
I...
It's not advised at this time.
I know I'm dying and I know it's not advised. Whoa, hello. Ah! Stop it! I need some medicine! I'm dead anyway. Yeah, I think I gotta turn off this radio because it is very distracting to me. There we go. Yeah, after all that fuss to get my hands on a big stick, I don't like two-handed melee weapons. I want a one-handed melee weapon. Oh wait, what's his face in the grain silo? That's not the grain silo, is it? Yeah, distress signal. That's gotta be the silo, right? How would I get in there? Unless that's the silo. That might be the silo? It looks like it'd be broadcasty. Hang on a minute. I bet I can figure it out. If I just, you know, do the thing. The lab that shouted incoherently and often. Okay, no, so that is the grain silo. I see. Sneaky sneak, sneaky sneak, sneaky sneak. Shh.
Would following the rules ever get anybody? It's like the rules are just a guide for what not to get caught doing. And all this is just sloppy.
Okay. Can I get up there? No, blast. Oh.
Got troublemakers.
Shh. Stop talking. They're homicidally irritated. Excuse me, homicidally irritable. And I don't want to murder everybody all the time. I'm not standing up.
Damn commotion.
Ah! Nope, no. Whee! Are you with me? Niles.
By with life support.
Yeah, okay. Are they still chasing me? I don't think so. Maybe? Hey, Niles, we're hiding now. Get down. Buddy, my guy, come on. Hey. Hey. Stop it. What are you doing? Where are you going? Okay. Suit yourself, I guess. Hi.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Don't mind if I do.
Hello there.
Hi.
You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
I haven't looked yet. Just bits of scrap, nothing complete. Can I ask why?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals. Non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
Yeah. So, what are you trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
Yep. Such is the way of war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
Where was this convoy mix headed, do you know?
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
You're valid, I assure you. I'm not yet. I don't know. I'm still making up my mind. To be real, at this point, would it matter if I was?
Enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Okay. And, Auntie exploded all these, yeah?
Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Auntie's offensive. Which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a
like your
manifest
glasses,
somewhere,
friend.
but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies?
Huh. Could they have been killed by creatures and dragged off?
The only species in these parts that would pose such a threat to an armed escort squad would be crabbles. But the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automechs so they don't get out of hand.
Valid. You mean the same automechs you're trying to find replacement parts for?
Well, yes, they're one and the same. Ah, I see your point there. Not so easy to cull crabbles without operational automechs.
Well, thanks.
Guys, and please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Will do. In the meantime, I'm gonna yoink this junk that you're not using, because I might find a use for it. I don't know what that use would be, but, I might find it. Oh, I am in a cloud of toxic stuff. Zeranium tanks appear to be intact despite the damage they've suffered. There should be enough zeranium in here to create several zeranium grenades. Okay, good to know. I don't know science. Ooh. What's a little bit of poisoning? Where's it going? Right. Can I... Could you just...
No offense to Val. Anyway. Need something, Commander?
Yeah, I can't just have you wait there for a second while I do the stealth without you stepping behind me. Yeah, no, they're still on alert over there. Nah. They'll have to wait. Back to drone hunting. This way. And by hello? We're probably just passing too close to the farm there. It's probably them again. I don't want to fight them right now. It's not their fault. They're homicidally irritable. If probably. I don't actually know. Hi, what are you? And should I... Oh! What are you? You're not attacking me. Are you just a wildlife? Hello! Hi! I like your colors. Orange and purple are some of my favorites. Okay, bye then! Crabble. Crabble victim. Give me that money! Give me them bits. Ah! Okay, before I go fight him, I'm gonna save my game real quick.
Engaging combat protocols. Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable parameters.
Hi! Woo! He went to bits!
Emergency protocols ready.
Yeah, maybe heal me. this?
Once we arrive at the Automech facility, we'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various Automechs.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet, I do not believe this is what the sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it. Now where's the off switch? Void, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks! Praise the Sovereign. We made it. Halt! Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh shit! Crabbles! Form defensive perimeter type 14A! Ah!
Yeah, Crabbles will do that. And, to clarify, I was not laughing at the fact that she died. I was laughing at there's no good way to say I was laughing at the scream, is there? Hi! Give me your bits. Looting the dead, give me all the stuff that's on these bodies. Looting the dead, looting the dead. What is that big old pulse? Whoa! I can't swim! I tried, I failed, so I don't think I can. Gimme! Oh. Oh. Bye! Get over here. Who's there? Oh, hi!
This unit is
So, can I, like, cook this crabble meat and make it food? Because I sure do have a lot of crabble meat. A 100% of your daily fiber needs, if packaging is also consumed. Yeah, okay. Tender, buttery, boneless. It's the sandwich you want to eat. Crab, which... is it time for some 0G whiskey? Nah, I'll save that. I'll have some purple berry punch, though. Fizzos! What is this? Fruit casts. Injection molded. It's not just for metal anymore. Oh, I see. They're gummies. Give me them gummies. Pre-cooked, seasoned, and ready to eat for the unremitting sentinel on the trail of a suspect. Yeah, okay. I have some of these. And a little bit of these. And, part of your daily meals and the grand plan. It's like Rizzo's doesn't even seem to have a presence out here. It's just Auntie Cleo and the Protectorate. Excuse me, Auntie's Choice. It's just Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate. Okay. And of course, a lot of crabbles. I kind of take destroying these eggs as a bit of a public service. Though admittedly humanity... Oh, hey! I didn't know I could get meat from them. Say, admittedly, humanity are the invasive species here, but, like, turns out there's pinatas? They're not corrosive as far as I can tell. They're just piñatas. Neat. I'm learning. Gimme. Actually, what is crabble meat counted as? No, I'm trying to open the... There we go. Is it a junk? So it is. Fragrant and juicy, but wholly inedible. Heavy processing allows it to be used in a variety of cooking recipes, artificial flavorings, and hygiene products. Okay. So you cannot actually eat crabble. Not by itself, anyway. Crabble plasma. Wow! Hi, dog. Oh, is that the dog alarm going off? You hear my alarm and you come running? You silly. You silly. Okay, I'm gonna gather these materials because I don't know. They're here and I want them. I don't know what they're for yet, but they're here and I want them. Yeah, I'm not loving how slow this two-handed weapon is. Ooh. Ah! Aha! Let us go bop those drones I said I wanted to bop. I'm very easily distracted. Oh, it's so pretty here. Do I hear? Oh no, that's just an arboreal screamer. Hi. You're a weird little monkey. You know, maybe I should go back to the incognito for a hot second. Just to see if Niles has anything to say there. Already killed this guy? I mean, he's already dead, but I couldn't have killed him because I would have looted him. Poor sucker. Hi.
Pleasure not doing business with you.
You're so friendly.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose raptidons wandering around. Note that Auntie's Choice ain't liable for raptidon-based injuries when there's a war on.
Thanks for the warning. Not gonna stop me, though. Hello, there's a guy on the road. Hi.
The stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang, I ought to be charging for information.
Well, thank you for not doing that. Let's go to the map. Perilous Journey to the Grove, Diabolical Drums of Doom, Excavation Chapel, Bridge of the Reverend. Where is the incognito? There it is. Yeah, okay. It is where I thought it was. It just wasn't, clicking to it for some reason. Okay, so if we go south... This ought to be a shortcut. It is potentially a shortcut. Oh, I'm just getting lost. Howdy.
Thanks for not crushing my plants, friend. I'm the Senior Principal Chief Director of Natural Studies, Acquisitions, and Monetization on Paradise Island. But call me Betsy.
Nice to meet you, Betsy.
I'm always out looking for exciting new plants, rocks, and critters, but you can likely puzzle that out on your own. Say, you ain't looking for a job, are you? It's easy. Just need to confirm reported locations of a few rare and highly valuable plants. You can keep anything you find.
Oh? Anything I find.
Anything. Just so long as you bring me back confirmation as to the wheres of where you found them.
Okay. I suppose that an itch trigger finger's pretty close to a green thumb. Tell me more.
Well, you got me grinning to split my noggin clean in two. But enough of that. To business. I got a stack of reports, but since we're not supposed to be riling things up with the Protectorate right now, I can't go investigate them myself. It might be seen as aggressive. But since you're an unaffiliated freelancer, you could handle this task no problem. Just go to these places and verify if the resource is there or not, and report back to me.
Okay. Sure.
Friend, you and I are about to become very wealthy. First up, I need you to find a beautiful flowering plant called Heartless Lephoria.
I need that for a crafty
It can
thingy.
be found across Arcadia. More specifically, it's typically found near Zeranium.
Okay.
So it's spread along with the Protectorate civilization, since their technology is mostly powered by Zeranium.
Good to know. You know, I've heard the name, but I don't know much about it. Could you tell me more, please?
Extremely toxic and fairly volatile, but it's a right good source of energy if you know how to handle the stuff. Like I said, most Protectorate technology runs on it. You'll know it if you see it. It's black and silver, and it sort of hangs in the air on account of it being the same density. Don't go near it. Even a full helmet won't help you.
Understood. What's the vibe?
Straight to it then. I got 2 reports so far. One near the Automech Repair Center in the southeast corner of the island. The second is to the north of here and a little east of the bridge. And again, friend, anything you find is yours. I don't want to get audited for unapproved stock. Just need someone to put lamps on those spots and verify them for me.
Aye, aye. Understood. Thank you, thank you. Which way was south? Routine reconnaissance of rarefied resources. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm actually pretty darn close. So I guess I'll just pass through Fairfield to get where I'm going. Because I'm allergic to fast travel, because it's more fun to explore. Hang on, what's this? Howdy!
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
This whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living under the Protectorate.
Also, brace yourself for this. Can you believe we receive pay, that is to say, monetary remuneration for our work?
What a novel concept. And we receive 2 rest days a year, which are also paid? We'll be compensated for doing literally nothing? I believe it's called a vacation.
I Oh, so exciting! And next week, we're to be receiving an audit. Truthfully, I haven't the faintest inkling what an audit is, but it sure sounds exciting. Or possibly delicious.
Oh dear. Well, 2 days a year is better than no days a year.
Hello. You must be a new
Hi.
Here to do some fishing?
I'd love to do some fishing if I could, but I don't think I can. Ooh. What's this? Can I have it? Mine. I mean, I'm glad you get some more freedom than you had before. But I hope you can get more freedom than you have currently. Would that the people of Arcadia can live free of, protectorate or corporate exploitation. Yoink. Don't mind me. Ooh, advanced decryption key. What's that? I needed that for thing, didn't I? Howdy.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit, enjoy our banter.
I'm not stealing these poor fishermen's music box. Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 6 of 10. Commander Zane and Buddy. Attack of the giant ants! A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate agents Commander Zane and her sidekick, Buddy. A label inside the cover reads, SAQ Volume 610, from the Library of Redactor Quesnel, Ministry of Accuracy. Okay. I don't want to steal from these people. I don't want to steal from these people. I cannot help myself. I can't help myself. I truly cannot help myself. Good for storing any number of fishing hooks, so long as the number is 0. I love the flavor text. I love the flavor text so much. That's not a bad hat. Looks a bit funny on me since it makes me bald, but... Yoink. Yoink. Casually eaten 2 loaves of bread. Ooh, what's in there? Gimme. Food? Stuff. Oh, a ladder to the roof. Tearaway wing. Not recommended for eating, chewing, or licking. In fact, just to be safe, don't do that to any part of a tearaway. Okay. Ah, and I see it stole some... Do they just lay grenades? That's the second time I found biomass grenades in a bird nest. Excuse me, a tearaway nest. Let's not get stuck in a rock. Whee! I was going south. Can I just put a marker here? Yes, I can. That'll help me navigate. Why are there crates shaped like coffins? I want to know. Doesn't doesn't seem like the most efficient shape to store stuff. This is my ship, yes? Maybe? Is this my ship? I think this is my ship. I don't know what else it would be. I don't know my ship very well yet. It might not be my ship. And again, I think it's... Am I? No. No, that is indeed my ship. Okay. I'm just, you know, very smart and good at identifying spaceships. Got in here. Aha! Is this the door? This is, in fact, the door. Neat. The game's telling me I'm leveled up. Have I actually leveled up, or is it just because I have not spent all my skill points yet? Because I got overwhelmed by choice. Yeah, no, it's just because I still have that one point I haven't spent. Gosh. I don't know. I think I'll put it into observation because I don't know. Rare advanced decryption keys. Wait, didn't I find one of those? Oh, I need 4 of them. I see, I see. You gonna talk to me now?
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Yes, I need to know why there's a speech bubble above your head.
Oh yeah? What's needling you?
Why is there a speech bubble above your head? Okay, I guess we'll never know. Can I just, like, casually take a nap? This was my room, yes? Maybe? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't think I need a nap. I should, however, since I'm here, go to the medical bay, wherever that is, and see about getting my health fixed. Just, you know, since I'm here, before I head out, because I know there was an auto dock in there. I don't know where there is, but I know there was an auto dock in there. Oh, hey. Make some more grenades. Could make a grenade bandolier. Wait, hang on. Extra holster. Yeah, so I need more cloth. Juggling multiple priorities is hard. Juggling hand grenades, however, will be easy. Well, I'm not really doing grenades just yet. Let's take a look at our party upgrades. At the workbench, party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companions' weapons and armor, improving their efficacy in combat and granting them more abilities. 2 tiers, each tier unlocked by obtaining a companion's upgrade kit, received by completing their quests. Basic kit unlocks at first tier. Advanced kit unlocks at second tier. Okay. Okay. Niall's armor is much improved with Valerie's parts, and Valerie still mostly works. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. It do be like that. Niall's revolver. The Earth, Directorate, and Protectorate pistol components work better together than their politics. Okay. Hi, Valerie. Outdated plasma launching apparatus, lovingly cleaned and retrofitted by Niles across years of use. Its one standard heavy field plating has seen better days. Valerie still wears it well. She does. I do not have the lock-picking skill to pick any lock, much less one at skill 11. Where is that medical bay? I know we have one. Okay, there's my room. Here's the kitchen. There's the evidence of Niles' cooking. Excuse me, attempts at cooking. Here's the bathroom. And quarters for all the companions I do not yet have. I did not almost jump into our skip drive reactor core thingy. Okay, so here's the... Ah, here we go. Found it! I'm learning my way around. Da 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 da! I'm now full of green juice! Mantipillar. Yeah, I remember the Manta Queens. Okay. Well, thus refreshed. Oh, hi.
Sounded glib. That ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Ah, triple barrel shotgun. While others offer mere double-barreled shotguns, Auntie's Choice offers triple-barreled power. The Raptor Pro is the premium choice for big game hunters and cargo security agents alike. Okay.
Your compliance for the continued safety of yourself, family, and our friends is greatly appreciated.
There seems to be a radio buried in this rock.
Tomorrow's lecture on effective daily planning will be preempted by a 6-hour course.
Okay. However, that means I'm next to the Crabble Breeding Ground caves. And here we've got the destroyed convoy. And there's the sky mines. Yeah, I need to find a better sword. One that's actually a sword and not a polearm. Nothing against polearms, but polearms aren't really for me. What are these? Are they rocks? Are they bizarre fruit? Perhaps some species of tuber? What's this? Oh, an elevator that I don't have the skill to repair. I gotta check out my new hat. Violence may be the last refuge of the incompetent, but it's also the first steps in suppressing insurrection. Says my service pistol. The hat, though. The sheer discomfort of this metal bowler keeps engineers' minds from wandering. Huh. It's not the worst look. It is shiny. But I like my hat better. I guess these might be rocks. They don't look like... I don't know what those are. They concern me. Pneumatic piston. Okay, we're nearing the bots we gotta bop. Oh, what's this? Scrap metal, don't mind if I do. Can translate that to bullets later.
Whoa, Val? Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little uneven lately.
Since the fastball incident of '97, Automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
What happened in '97?
Your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
I respect your patience, Niles.
Error. Currently unable to access customary greeting bank due to routine internal maintenance. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Are you okay? As you were, I guess. You're smoking, but I'm sure it's fine. Is she okay?
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaked? Anyway, need something, Commander?
Well, I tried. Ooh, what's that? Cigarette lighter, don't mind if I do. Let's see. Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very idea of leaving the Protectorate, but today I see joining Aunties as the freedom and breath of fresh air which I never realized I so dearly desired. Liberation, self-determination, and a free market. These are the things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt, with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. And to every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's Choice is always hiring. Remember, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving, but with Auntie's Choice, you'll be thriving. Regards, William Taberson. I can read. Okay, well, you know, more power to him if he's not happy farming. I don't think Auntie's Choice is actually going to give him the freedom he craves, but, you know, better something than nothing. Shower, toilet, bed couch. I'll take these drugs, I'll take up that bypass thingamabob, even though I don't know how to hack. I'll take it anyway. I might learn someday. Lubricant. Don't mind if I do. What is this? All mine. Gimme. Thank you. Okay, I think that's everything out of this hut. Can I get up there? No. It would seem not. What if I go the other way? Can I get up there the other way? I just want to get up there to get up there. Obviously, there's no reason for me to be up there because I've already been in there, but I gotta know. Aha, yes. If I climb on these hay bales and then jump over here, I could have accessed the skylight via there. Marvelous. I'm fine. Where are the bots?
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Cool. That can't be all of them, can it? Okay, now that's just one little... Oh, wait, is this the Ministry of Accuracy? Or near it, anyway?
Commencing combat-related activities.
Hey. Stop wiggling! Ah, screw it. That's not what I wanted.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendly.
Yes, the enthusiasm is appreciated, Valerie. Okay.
Entering a confrontational state.
Excuse me. Who's that? Why? I'm looting the place. Leave me alone. Okay, has this accomplished the quest? I feel like it might have. Because, this was rather a lot of drones. Okay. Oh, what's this? Drone operator log. We've established a temporary base of operations as close to Fairfield as we deemed possible without risking detection. When we began directing small clusters of drones to harass the enemy at random intervals, None of these could be considered a major incursion, but we unquestionably garnered the ire of Auntie's Choice forces there. Note, mind that you handle them with great care, as they've been tuned for heightened hostility in accordance with their current task. An unintentional drop or fast movement could set them off. Okay, well. I imagine I could have disabled them had I been smarter. Which is to say, had I picked hacking instead of, you know, the ability to hit things good with a stick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have just disabled them instead of bopping them all. But I bopped them all. Please, there's a speech bubble above your head, and I want to know why.
My head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I just want to shake you.
Oh, yeah? What's needling you?
Nothing, apparently. Hello? Oh, there you are. That all? Okie doke. Ooh, what's that? Is it Crabble alive or is it dead? Ow! Whoops. Gravity! Okay. Okay, back here. Let's just double check, make sure we grabbed all the bits and bobs. That trauma kit was around here somewhere, yes? I think? Did I grab it beforehand? I don't actually know. I don't have a clue. Well. Aha! Found it! I'm learning from my mistakes. All right.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
There we go. No bits nor bobs in that bot. Okay, this time when we discover the mysterious thingamajig down at the bottom of the cliff, we're not going to go the quick way down, and we're instead going to go the slightly safer way down. Still breaking our ankles along the way because I am a fool. You spy a pair of human legs coming from the Crabble's mouth parts. It looks like the Crabble got a bit greedy and choked to death. Okay. You slowly pull the legs out from the Crabble's mandibles, careful to preserve anything that might still be attached to the other end of the legs. Hopefully the trooper's carrying something useful, making all this making this worth the effort. Oh. Got some money. Let's see. Bits are electronic currency generated by room-sized Earth Directorate. Mint frames back on Earth. They consist of non-duplicatable codes and ciphers and can be transferred from one cartridge to another. I'm pretty sure bits are crypto. That Crabble meat. Ah, Crabble Tower. I still don't know what Crabble meat is good for, but it's mine. Actually, how close am I to leveling up? Oh, just over halfway. Is that guy alive? He's alive. Can I sneak up on it? Okay, no I can't. Ah! Wow! Where'd you come from? If you didn't want to get friendly fire, don't walk in front of my gun!
Standing by with life support.
There we go. I am okay. Crabble patties. May contain bits of shell and or parasites. Reheat thoroughly. Pure ethanol. The essence of alcohol. Ah, let me in. Not being able to open these doors frustrates me far more than it should. Let me in. Come on. Ah! I'm okay. Alas, that I do not have more points to put into everything. Are you dead? You're dead. Yoink. I am actively getting further from my goal, but that's fine, because I'm exploring. What was that? More scattered combat drones. or rather more combat drones, just scattered around this beach. Oh, here there'd be more crabbles. You know what? There we go. There we go. There we go, there we go. Whoa! The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you, teetotaler. You avoid drugs to a fault, leaving you particularly vulnerable to their effects. Toxicity gained from the inhaler is increased, but the inhaler is more potent to your pure metabolism. Plus 25 toxicity, plus 25 health. You know what? Yeah, okay. Sure. I'll take slightly more toxicity and just not use the thing as often, because I am kind of allergic to using it. I do kind of love these dynamic flaws that just emerge based off of your gameplay. That was something I really loved in the first game. Wasn't it like I think in the first game you got extra like perk points if you took flaws. I think here it's just that the flaws have, I guess, the pluses and the downsides. Because it was like what? Consumerist was like 15% off vendor prices, but also 10% off sell prices. And then this one, yeah, was you're more susceptible to drugs, but also you get more out of your drugs.
Looks like some hands-on research gone bad.
Yeah, you're telling me. Beautiful cave, though. I'll say this is where I appreciate the pole arm. Should probably check to make sure there aren't any living crabbles in the area, shouldn't I? Trooper Connolly. Hmm. What is that noise? The report contains an abundance of scientific jargon the average intrepid wanderer just wouldn't understand. Alas. Malpractice? Oh, 40% toxicity. Drain rate. Misconduct. If you're gonna be crashing, you might as well be smashing. Well, my fancy helmet now. Not that I'm planning on wearing it necessarily, but my fancy helmet now. Confirmed skeleton crabble sighting. Last night, the entire research cadre witnessed a mutated crabble emerging from the coastal waters. We had heard stories of this bone-white and terrifying specimen for so long, yet expected them to be nothing more than hallucinations of subjects in need of mental refreshment. Confounding as it is to admit, we were wrong. This subspecies appears to boast a thicker, more durable carapace, increased muscle strength, and a generally more aggressive disposition. Curious indeed. If we are to fully understand Crabble evolution for the benefit of the Protectorate Society, studying this mutation must be a priority. A closer inspection of the specimen is needed. Matriarch, guide us. I see. It seems their research went well. Got some cords half buried in sand. Oh, it's pretty. Corporate trooper. Bombs. Can confirm they are not, as I initially feared, corrosive. They just explode like that for no reason. I don't love that spooky wind. I'm already wishing that I could just play this game with every build all at once. I want to know everything. Trooper Connolly writing. Just wanted the record to show that me and the boys did not go AWOL. We patrolled the coast as ordered and just happened to find the wreckage of some Protectorate outing gone wrong. Couldn't make sense of what they were doing exactly, considering the viscera coating their equipment and whatnot, but figured what's here might be worth salvaging. I did find me a little friend, though. Fellow that I dubbed Chompy. He's a baby Crabble, I reckon. Real cute. But with a little house training, he'd make a fine town mascot back in Fairfield. But he does shriek something awful at times. The others think his folks might come a-looking, but I reckon he's just saying howdy in his own way. Aw. Makes me feel bad for her and Chompy. I wonder if Crabbles could be domesticated. Distraction devices. Okay, yeah, just noisemakers. Let me up. The ominous wind seems to be emanating from this cave. It does not seem to be emanating from this cave. I guess it's just the ceiling then? I need to learn how to pick locks. Earl's Grey tea. Okay, yeah. These caves don't seem to lead anywhere. They're just egg nooks. Well. Whatever's going on there, it seems we'll find no answers yet. Stop running in front of my gun! Blast! Nah, it's not worth it. I will just revive and not use my trauma kit. Because I'm just, like, slightly smarter about that. We'll be fine.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Here we go. Ah, I'm dying! Dying, 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 dying! I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. We're fine! Crap.
That walk.
Wait. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, 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 get up. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh, get up, get up, get up. Ah! Okay, out of medical charges. Niles is still on his feet, though. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, bells up! I'm trying to revive you! Ah! Sorry, Niles. Getting eaten by crabbles.
Resuming hostilities.
That's fine. We're fine. I'll just eat some stuff and drink some other stuff and, Prestige Gin. Delicious when mixed with tonic, ice, loyalty. Okay. Thanks, Val! You know, I'd love to heal myself, but I can't. Okay. I love that, rummaging around in Crabble Poop made a treasure chest noise. Ferrochromium. Interesting. Don't know what that is, but it's mine now. Okay, so it seems Cravels will hunt and then drag things back to their nests for their yet unhatched young. They really are quite, prolific. Okie doke. No idea where I am or where I'm going next, but, this sure was, lucrative. I think. I got a lot of ferrochromium, whatever that is. And Raptidon hide, and some bits. Let's eat some more food. There we go. Right as rain. What's that place? Have I been here already? Would seem not. Marvelous. Exploration.
No, wait. I don't need refreshment. I'm so refreshed. Yep, that's me. Refreshed like a really refreshed guy.
Hi.
Hello. How are you, El? Are you doing today? I'm spectacular according to regulation 1, 2, 1, 2, potato.
I see. Looks like the power's out to your house here. Do you need help?
What I need is potatoes.
Are you okay?
I'm just, that sounds correct.
I see. Yeah, I don't have enough medical to tell this man. I mean, I can tell he's been, mentally refreshed. But I don't know what to do about that. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a thug. Ooh, pitchball hat. Let me see my new hat. The brim should shield your eyes from sunlight, but not pitchballs. Nothing can protect you from pitchballs. Honestly, like, not a bad look. It doesn't... Okay, no, it does do something. It, toxicity drain rate. Okay, it makes my toxicity go down faster, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'd rather have the larger magazine size. Attention, loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise... Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise Island by hostile forces, the decision was made to withdraw from this region. Operations from the local substation will cease in 10 days' time. Please note that the building's doors will automatically be disabled in order to deny the building's use to the forces of Auntie's choice. In case there is an emergency that requires access to this domicile, power will need to be restored via the substation. This action should not be undertaken without direct orders from authorized personnel. I see. So they just chemically lobotomize this poor sucker and send him out alone. Science Adventures Quarterly Volume 2 of 10. Commander Zane and Buddy in the lair of the unradiated raptidons. Okay. So hang on. If I follow... Hang on, what's that building? That wouldn't be the substation, would it? La da 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 da. Okay, so we've got some auto mechanicals just lying around. Guessing this door's out of commission. Yep. But this handy-dandy ladder to the roof suggests... I keep forgetting about that void in the sky. Oh, this is the substation. Okay. Well, I'm not a skilled engineer, nor am I innovative, nor do I have the repair kit. So it looks like that poor son of a gun just gonna have to suffer a minute longer. But I guess if/when I'm ever signed a quest to do this, I know where it is now. Yeah, charged substation fuse, got nothing there. And of course, these aren't the doors that I can just force open by being brawny. I do kind of appreciate, though, that the traits you pick, not only do they impact your playstyle, but, like, these places are set up. They're not set up to where, like... you can pick some traits, but then default back to your ordinary playstyle anyway. They do kind of, like, force you to pick what's this? The security gate is built sturdily enough to deter brute force, but a highly skilled person with the right know-how could exploit a weakness in how it's fastened to the building. I do not have sneak 2, nor am I nimble. Blast. Yeah, like, I picked brute force. And I don't regret picking brute force, but I am, like, forced to adhere to my brute force approach. Which makes it all the more rewarding when you have the right traits for the moment. And it means that every, replay that you pick different traits, you're going to have to end up doing slightly different. Hey, SL, it's good to see ya. Yeah, I'm so excited for this game here, and I wanted to keep playing it, and it's so new. So I'm deviating from my routine a little bit because I didn't want to have to wait till Monday. So we're getting a rare Saturday. I can climb on these plants. A rare Saturday stream. Okay. Well, at this point, rather than heading back to Fairview, I think I am going to continue to follow the coast this way because there's another structure over there and I want to know what it is. It's like an eye staring at me.
Engaging.
Oh, hi! I didn't even see you! Well, that's because I was too busy looking up. I did note that right there, my upgraded Bap and Stick did in fact inflict bleeding. Pick up Cobb's astounding lack of vision.
Training exercise in the books. Another clear
That guy.
Me.
Ain't a contest, Cutshall.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material, but it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a corporate logo competitors will see from orbit. The results speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you cajoled everyone into building? The giant AC?
We work for Auntie's Choice. What's your point?
Well, it's awful convenient that your own initials are...
Okay, on to the fourth activity. This is Albert Cutshaw, sanitation specialist, future big-time VP, signing off.
I see! That fella's got an ego and a half, and no mistake. What do we got over here? I see another crabble in the distance. I see another crabble in the close. Ow! I know I'm leaking fluid!
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Actually, yeah, that'd be appreciated.
Can't just shoot in the thin air.
Ah! I'm doing okay! Ow! There we go. With the crabbles dead, I'm doing okay. But yeah, no, I'm doing quite alright. Very, very pleased to, be playing this game. How are you doing today, Celis? There we go. Eggs destroyed.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
It is true, vitamins are...
We've talked about this, Val. A polite errand folks' private
That's
health
also
information
true.
in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
You're valid, Niles, and also you're valid, Val, actually. If vitamins aren't that necessary unless you have a deficiency, but you don't want to get a deficiency. It's bad. I'm doing all right. Currently downloading the first one on Game Pass. Legit. Yeah, I had a lovely time with the first one. I enjoyed it a lot. It was the thing where, it felt a bit, not even short, but truncated. Like, you really could see what the developers were angling for, but they just didn't seem to have, like, the time or the budget to really execute it on it to the extent that they would have liked to. But for what it is a very entertaining experience that had me engaged enough that even though I very rarely buy new games on release, this one I was excited enough to be like, you know what, I'm gonna set aside the money, I'm gonna do it. Just for the record, Felix and Parvati are both the best companions. I love them dearly. The others are fine. They're fine characters, but like Felix is my boy, and I would kill for Parvati. Where am I going? Oh, I saw a structure here. A structure overrun with crabbles. Let's take out the gun. Let's save. Yeah, I wouldn't have. You are correct.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Ah! Thanks, Val!
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
Ah!
Syringes.
Thanks, Val! There we go. Okay, big guy down. Now we just gotta take care of the ranged suckers. Ah! I can't swim! Or can I? I guess the water's shallow there? I don't know what happened. Ah, I need to run! Go, 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 go! There we go. One down.
Standing by with life support.
I dismembered him! There we go. Oh, hey, Pixie. Good to see ya. It's going quite all right. How you doing today? Ah! Crabble, 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 crabble! Ah! Stop it! Thanks, Val. There we go. Okay. Also hard hands. What's this? It appears that someone was attempting to create explosive rounds to help cull the Crabble population, but ultimately abandoned the effort. A person with the right skill set could easily finish the job. Dang, I wish I had that. Attention all Auntie's Choice employees. After much consideration, we've concluded that the risk of a Crabble attack costing Auntie's Choice 4 senior engineers outweighs the potential profits of continuing to operate the desalination facility. Should the Crabble population be culled, or our engineering management team find a way to operate the facility with just 2 junior engineers, operations will resume. If anyone requires the expertise of the previously assigned engineering team, they have been temporarily reassigned to the Eastern Forward Operating Base on a work-as-needed basis. Okay. Well, noted and filed. Anything interesting over here? Broken ladder. Strange machines. Turbines? Maybe? Probably. That's what those are, right? I know my technology. Okay, well. We've made a loop. Now we shall return to Fairview to cash in that bounty. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I'm a lot closer to leveling. Like, only 1,000 points or so. Auntie's Choice, I mean, they certainly claim to be. It's not the best choice, it's Auntie's Choice. Oh, that's the title right there. A little cheerful dismemberment. So it goes, though. So it goes. It is. Every time, just running around here, I have that jingle just in my head. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I don't know what Auntie Cleo's... Or excuse me, Cleo's choice... Auntie's Choice. I barely know the new company name, much less the new company jingle. I'll admit, I do miss seeing Rizzo's Rangers products. Or, no, Rizzo's Rangers was the sports team. Rizzo's products out and about. Because Rizzo's Rangers was my boy Felix's sports team. His tossball. His tossball team. I don't know the rules of tossball, but I imagine it's like lacrosse, but with a bit more violence. And the zones are named after days of the week.
I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
Mind you don't let the bosses upstairs hear you say that.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets.
Okay, turn in completed bounty. Capital job, bounty hunter. No longer will the drone swarm haunt the borders of Fairfield, nor plague the hollowed halls of the Ministry of Accuracy. At your present rate of efficiency, the war will be over in no time. Thanks. Okay. Ooh, we're so close. Let's see. Oh, if you return the periodical you found with her name on it, perhaps she'll provide you a reward. Those are the magazines that I've been finding. Let's see. Let's go after this. You know what? Fairfield, red trim and rounded windows. Have I actually been in there? Have I found her house? Red trim, round windows.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of hullheads who couldn't accept this place is under new management. We sure fixed them. Boy, damn right we did.
Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, this is the thingamabob that needs the thing. I don't know how to hack. I need to learn how to hack. Hi.
Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
Why is all this blood on the wall? What did you do?
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
Yeah.
With a door this tough, they must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
I have found the local lockup. Howdy.
This is but a momentary setback.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
I don't do dark marketing.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
You flatter me. And who exactly are you?
Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
Okay. If you're a warden, shouldn't you be guarding the cell from outside it?
Not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military. Short for Warden of the Realm.
I see. You would have to know get in the way. Take 2. You wouldn't happen to know of a way to get into the armory, would you?
And if I did?
I mean, better I get whatever's inside there than the people who imprisoned you, right?
What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right.
Yeah.
We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell.
Yeah, you can rely on me to be the very spirit of discretion.
Be waiting.
Howdy!
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
Why would you think that?
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole.
That would be neat, though.
Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Guns are treasure to a certain type of person.
Yes, you're one such person.
I mean... I prefer a blade, actually.
Up close and personal. You must be someone who doesn't mind getting a little blood on themselves.
Might be our new friend's also the sort who can get through impenetrable doors. How's that strike you?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Do it. Do it right now.
Don't encourage him.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
Why is it so important you get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
Because Cleo said no. You mean Auntie Cleo didn't put the two best troopers on the job? I'm shocked. Yeah, no. Sometimes plans aren't communicated down the chain to defend against sabotage.
Point. But most we've heard in answer to our request for more aid with the door is keep trying. Which ain't exactly a strategy so much as an admonishment.
Is the situation with the Protectorate that dire? I know how to... Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. She sells seashells by the seashore. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like recalibrating my ability to speak because apparently I'm just... today. Is the situation with the Protectorate that dire?
Siege. Advantage goes to the defenders. Right now the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
I see. Yeah, Carr briefed me on the situation there.
Briefings from the bigwigs, are you? Seems you're more in the know than you let on. Too bad even you can't tell us what sort of weapons are in that armory there.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Camp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
You know, I don't think it's a treasure for a lifetime. And weapons and armor? I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna say a corpse. I think a corpse is in there.
I don't smell anything, but could be the room's airtight. Grim way to go if that's the situation.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
I love that. Requires explosives. I'm gonna have to play through this game again at some later point with explosives. Or I'm just going to have to invest heavily into explosives. A unique challenge requires a unique solution.
Sound like you've got something percolating.
Not really. I'm just stating the obvious.
Oh.
Guess we gotta start afresh. Can we untable that tractor meets door idea now?
Good luck with that. Compliance investigation notations. Nothing hurts like stupid does. It's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those two rules, and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the Fleet in Chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed on one at Auntie's transport at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what clearly contraband crates in the middle of the day. So now they're in the cell, and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do. And there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours this will all take. Okay. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for, enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I'll end up collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career. And my bit cartridges. So finding out who it was will have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I've likely several suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief that both passed through here at about the right time, but my gut keeps drawing me towards the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't rightly say why. Might just be she's the only one still in town and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to shake the notion she's still somehow in the mix with all these troubles. Okay. Interesting. Those things are not just lying around for the taking. I shouldn't. Maybe if you distract them with your shiny badge, they won't notice you shooting them in the face. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal that because I already have a hat that I like. Which is to say, I like the magazine expansion. Okie doke, pardon me, don't mind me. I'm just walking around to have a completely covert conversation. Hi!
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard.
Right. How clandestine. I feel like a spy.
Had you been born in the Protectorate, that passion for discreet service would have been rewarded with assignment to the Sentinels. The loss for us all, no doubt. Oh, we were speaking of finding a way into the armory, yes?
Yes.
There's an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress.
Ah.
Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it.
Okay, thank you. You got any tips for getting up there?
That to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much.
Okay, thanks, bye.
That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary. I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
So it goes, so it goes. And under such circumstances, I will, of course, blow you to bits. Oh, wow. Yeah, they did not try at all. Ooh, shock machine gun, couple of grenades. Scary pulse in the sky. Cool. Anything else? Nope. Can I even... Could I theoretically get out the way I came in? No? Okay, well. Hi.
How in the blazes did you get in there?
You didn't check the ceiling.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
Take a look at this nifty gun I found.
I'd say you've earned that lead pusher.
Thanks for all your help. We'll put in a good word for you with the higher-ups first chance we get.
Neat.
I guess the real treasure were the guns we found along the way.
Agreed.
Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side, anyway.
Okay. That wasn't enough to level up, was it? How close am I? Well, Auntie's Choice is beginning to like me a little bit. Ah, I'm so close. So close.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose.
Okay, the sky mines are airborne. What am I angling at again? Ah! Yes. The automatic repair credential. No, wait. Red trim round windows. Red trim round windows. I want to make sure I've seen the house with the red trim and the round windows. Any information I can glean about DeVries? I want to know. I want to know why she did what she did. I want to know what she thinks she's doing, because clearly she seems like somebody who thinks, she seems to truly believe she is doing what is best for the survival of humankind.
About the rifts. The lab codes can't figure them out. Some people worship them. They're becoming unstable. What if they swallow us up?
Rifts are no cause for concern. They're simply part of the paradigm.
Oh, you say that about everything. You can be honest with me. Tell me how you really feel.
The rifts, I can't.
Say no more. I get it. I'm scared too.
I appreciate being
Mind
patient
your own
with her.
business interests. Outsider.
Hi. The Protectorate people deserve to not be brainwashed. Oh, hey! The greenhouse.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome.
Hi.
I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
But what if I'm really curious, huh? This looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here? I like your hat, by the way.
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
I don't know. There we go. You handle all this by yourself, plus you have other jobs to do?
What? No, that's... I was just being sardonic. It's my way of saying I'm so tired it feels like I've got 50 jobs.
Okay. So, security thinks you might be up to more than just growing plants. You care to tell me what you're up to around here?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
I'm just asking. Yeah, nah, but I've played the game too, and I'm not getting away with it. Don't worry about it. You can trust me.
It's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that excessive corporate malfeasance has no choice but to haul you in. So long as you respect their boundaries, keep the right palms greased, and apply a bit of discretion, it's easy enough to do just about anything you need done.
Yeah.
But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice. Interested?
What are you offering? I'm always down for some exciting opportunities.
Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it.
I did love me some
I'm part
bits.
of Sub Rosa.
Oh.
We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. The best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
Okay. So you run the black market around here. Interesting.
Well, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
I got you. Just, you know, out of curiosity. What's Sub Rosa's friendship gonna do for me?
Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
I think I do. But just for sake of being thorough here. What if I get caught?
It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant, not someone who has any real pull. And I've already made arrangements with everyone who matters. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the rest.
Okay, I'll be back later.
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Neat. I fell in the pond. That's a nice bench. What do you think of all this, Niles? Do you have any qualms about dealing with smugglers?
Is it me, or has...
Nope.
Need something, Commander?
Okay, thanks, bye. I had apple for breakfast. Okay, greenhouse investigated. Boing. Red trim round windows.
This paradigm thing you people are always going on about, does it really improve your life?
Oh, yes! The paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve.
I wonder if it would help me. Is it available in extra strength?
Calvinist. Orange trim round windows. Property of Milver Street. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I trust him. Which is to say, I don't trust him. And I'm not sure, like, I want to investigate the brainwashing one way or the other. I am not sure if I want to, you know, give him the secrets to how they scrub brains. Red trim round windows.
So who are you rooting for in the tossball leagues this season? Tossball? Which ball? I mean tossball. You know, weekend zones, foot goals, offside hooks, hackers, enders, wingers.
Yes, yes. We are speaking of the same inspiring professional sport. It is so nice to find common ground. The top team, of course, is the Prudence Dictators.
Go jump in a rift. You are dead to me.
Some things never change. Oh, this is Emmeline Galloway's. This is Smuggler Girl. To F-men play stupid games. I've begun my work here, including taking over my predecessor's overseer role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. That buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort, so he was having the pilots set their assets down at the old Protectorate landing pad. After which, he'd move the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting that everyone would just ignore their little shenanigans, no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I considered paying a visit to Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office just to ask him why he could possibly be that hull-headed, but there's no answer he'd possibly give that'd justify the risk to our associating in public. Fully determined to deterministically fail. To be certain, we knew rushing unsalted agents into position was risky, but there was so much profit to be made on this moon that we just had to try. Still, never in our wildest did we conjure these clods burying themselves in gravel crap this deep. In addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up on dozens of related crimes, including market disruption, unconscionable shrinkage, and anti-monopolistic pricing. Yeah. Still, at least they're all accounted for. Unfortunately, some of the charges against them might seem a bit weak, and if they get loose, I'll have twice the work getting this operation back on track. But give it no mind, I've shaped a plan I think will solve it all in my next move. See, operations resume shortly. I've finished gathering all the internal information on our troublemakers, gift-wrapped for the lot of it, and left it atop a local compliance adjuster's terminal. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect he'll aim to deliver our former associates to the undisputed claim as soon as humanly possible. Give me a week or two after he leaves to finish cleaning up, and we'll be ready to get our market back to work. Okay. She is, in fact, the criminal mastermind at work here. Glad I popped by, still looking for red trim round windows.
How do you Protectorate folk feel about all these little rifts? Angie insists they're the next big money-making opportunity.
Eavesdropping.
Between you and me, I don't buy it.
We are told again and again that the rifts are merely a natural phenomenon, just cogs in the machinery of the universe, as we all are.
Yeah, I don't buy that either.
It's nice to get to hear both sides of that. Hi! I like your hat. I got one too. Red trim. Round dish windows. Hey! I'm strong! And this house has red trim. And... well, they're not windows. They're just fence. This is, in fact, not somewhere with information. Okay. Well, red trim. Fake windows. Hi. Not talking to me, huh?
The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
Red trim round windows? Observation-y thingy? What is it pointing me towards? Maybe it's on the inside. What's that noise? Okay. Don't know what that is. Okay. Yes. Okay, we found DeVries' house. To DeVries' subject, welcome. From Superior First Class Camarillo. Camarillo? Subject DeVries. You are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 6:30 tomorrow. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and insignificant their role may seem. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Pitchball incident. Subject DeVries, it is not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match of pitchball, even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. Yeah, that sounds about right for tossball. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence in Sovereign's Pride vodka. While it is an understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate a subject's pride for their subservience to our sovereign. Fortunately for you, in the short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries, to be an example to your fellow subjects on how to put aside one's self-importance to elevate us all. Remember, we're all key components in the safety and success of the Protectorate. Ouch. To subject DeVries, your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment thanks to the Sovereign. And it is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. Supervisor First Class... Ojeda? Ojeda? I don't know how to pronounce anything. Important announcements to all subjects of the Protectorate. Invasion of cutthroat corporatists. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Yeah, I've read this one already, haven't I? Any subject? Yes, okay. Betrayal of the Order of the Ascendant. Yeah. Okay, yeah, already read those things. I've leveled up! Nice. What's this? DeVries' tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Okay. So, A, all Earth Directorate agents are fitted with a tracker, which makes sense. That is, apparently, how my good friend Niles was able to find me floating lost within the void of space. And she was aware of this and extracted it. Okay. And did not bother to A, clean up, or B, try to not bleed all over her notes. The universal equation is the one constant. Okay, yeah, so she is heavily affiliated with, if not the Order of the Ascendant, definitely the OSI, but I'm thinking she's all in on this cult. What does she got on her secret computer? Welcome back, Agent DeVries.
Ah, this is her Earth Directorate computer.
Messages. S. Lockwood, subject farewell. Lockwood. That name rings a bell. To Savannah Lockwood from Augustine DeVries. Savannah, your last... Savannah! That was the lady at the church! Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. But we are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear. And I can assure you the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. Okay, yeah, so she's full in on the Order. I never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with. But therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of The Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism's 6th chapter? One way or the other, I fear we are hurtling towards that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. Okay. Alright. But inevitable conclusion of a cliffhanger ending. Okay, I wonder what she's saying. To A. DeVries, farewell. Savannah says, how can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you. Forget that void-blasted cereal and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I am holed up in the Old Order Chapel of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me, and Victor. Okay, now mission logs. Day 25.
Cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. Into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Okay. Mission log, day 153.
My duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. Don't understand all of it. I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
What did you discover, DeVries? What are you talking? If you would just explain. Mission log, day 182.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Okay. So the supposed pitch ball injuries were, in fact, her souvenirs of, that betrayal. But now she's having doubts as to her cause.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. She wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I don't have a faintest idea. It's all a little weird to me. I'm also trying to comprehend it. So she came here undercover, got involved with the Order of the Ascendant, I guess went full cult mode, became convinced that the only way to do something was to betray us and explode the Horizon Point facility to, I believe she said something about stopping the accursed experiment or something like that. And they were researching the rifts and how to retrieve things from them, how to monetize them, how to fix the skip drive problems that caused them. So, which part of that was she trying to stop? The utilization? I would think. I don't know, Niles.
How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. This may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
I mean, first off, did you really expect that this was gonna lie? You really thought that this would just bygones be bygones and you could let the past stay past while you are actively pursuing her? You either gotta dig up the past to find her or you ain't. You can't find her without digging up the past. She's part of the past. And I can stay so even-tempered about it because I know I have to be. What were people saying about her?
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
So, some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Based on her terminal, DeVries sounds like a true believer in the Order's predictions. This is more than just math. This is magic math.
These plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. Can't believe the Order plotted our murder. 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Whatever the seers showed her must have been convincing.
Sure, but why act alone instead of reporting her concerns to the brass? What made her believe the Earth Directorate would dismiss the threat? I take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the Grand Architect, Void, even Capital. I know how most colonies run, but when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
I mean, I agree. I agree in questioning things. I agree in thinking stuff through. But let's, well, think this through. Maybe she had a good reason for doing it. At the very least, she seems to have thought she did. And until we know what those reasons are, it's hard to know how to move forward. But I do have to ask, Niles, what's kept you going all these years? Hope of revenge?
Didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, what kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness. And Val.
Fair enough.
Point. Holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice.
There is a difference. Not so sure. There's a fine line between the two.
Name we put to it, it'll feel damn good, all the same. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Yeah! Yeah, I got a couple of leads.
No offense to Val, but anyway. Need something, Commander?
You gonna, have
Needling you.
things? No? Still just be trouble for no reason? Fair enough. Is that supposed to be the tracker? Yeah, that's the tracker. We've got that thing implanted somewhere in our guts? Well, okay. She clearly has doubts. She clearly regrets what she felt she had to do, but why did she feel she had to do it? I have so many questions! Do I want to put points in hack? Do I want to put points in lockpick? Do I want to put points in explosions? I think for now I'll put points in lockpick. I'll put a point in lockpick. And another point in speech. Yeah, I'll try that. Oh, hey! New hat. I didn't see how this looks. Oh! Oh, it shows their affiliation. Little thing. Yeah, Agent Earth Directorate. Auntie's Choice. Oh. Yeah, no thanks. The malpractice. Oh, misconduct while crashing, gain more damage. Okay, so if you do a lot of drugs, you, do more damage. That's kind of scary. Neat hat on the mask, though. I'd wear it if it was just the hat. You know, I want to know if the interior is so small, like, even with that hidden compartment, why is this actual structure so big? What's in the rest of it? Because, like, this planet seems entirely habitable. Oh, it's, Warren, that guy.
be pleased not to have to worry about her fruits and such going missing anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. I should probably also check what I'm doing right now. Oh, right! Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Let's gain access to Officer Cardoso's terminal. Because that's probably in town. And I do feel like befriending the smugglers could be well worth it. How high can I jump? Can I jump up enough to... No, not high enough to climb on that. Blast. Oh! You're the one who likes the thing! Yeah! I see. Replenishment terminal keycard. How do I get that? Oh! Don't mind me. Anti-Fizzo Spectrum Vodka? We don't have any of that here. Zero cases. Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Bad knees. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. Plus 50% crouch speed, but crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear and investigate? That's really funny to me. You know what? I'm doing it. Whee! I'm faster now. Oh, flawed! Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out better for it. This flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. Once selected, effects cannot be removed. Flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is retroactive. Oh, gosh. Not recommended for first playthrough. Because I don't know what flaws are even out there, I will reject this one for now. Character hit 40. Honestly, like, it is... Oh my gosh, they actually have to join fucking nice! That's too funny! That's hilarious to me. I don't know why. It's wild.
Stop that scrounging around.
Oh, I'm not scrounging, I'm just playing in the mud.
Takes all sorts.
I love that. They actually added a sound effect to go with that. I don't know. That just tickles me. And that just means that if I want to sneak, I gotta sneak. I can't be switching back and forth between, stealth and not stealth. Hang on. That's an apple. 'Tis my apple. But, you know, high key, after too long of, like, every time I'd crouch down in the grocery store, somebody would walk by and be like, oh, wait till you're 30. Oh, wish that was me. Used to be able to do that when I was young, but not anymore. That's why I have bad knees. I, in real life, went, you know what? No, I'm going to just, like, I'm just gonna teach myself to crouch good. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna build up those muscles. I'm gonna make sure... I'm gonna take extra special care of my knees because of you, random person in the grocery store. Just to spite you. And it has paid off because I don't have to... I can just squat down very casual-like to pet my dog. And that pleases me. So it was all worth it in the end. It amuses me so much. It's so dumb. Oh, another apple. Yoink. Hi! Emmeline. Ms. Galloway. I deleted the vodka for you.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
Yes, ma'am. Quartermaster's terminal is one large shipment of Spectrum vodka shorter.
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. Oh, this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for. Remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Thanks for the intel. Like I passed on my way in. Did I pass one on my way in? I didn't see one. I did see this mock apple, though. Om nom nom. Oh, right there. Okay.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower managers, who pass that work on down to the bottom rungers. The bottom rungers work just hard enough so they won't get their contracts canceled by the lower managers, who are fine with it as long as they get their bonuses signed off.
It all sounds so pointless and horrible.
It gets results. We're here, aren't we?
Okay. Well, I got a pistol silencer and I got louder knees. I'm gonna completely forget about that and then be confused as to why I crouched and somebody heard me. But, like, the crouch speed. Being the same as my walking speed? That's gonna be nice. That's so funny. Anyway. Should probably go meet that guy. Should probably determine where he is. Over this way? Okay!
Not everyone's cut out for life in an anti-encampment. It's intense. Only 3 to attend, and we sleep in shifts. Cod's comfy enough once the adrena time burns off.
Oof. I can't believe they're still all on Adrena time. Then again, I've yet to see any of the raiders. So maybe Auntie Cleo worked out the problems with that drug, and it's no longer turning people into homicidally irritable maniacs. Huh. So you know what? Maybe I'll, maybe we'll go check out the lab that screamed incoherently and often. Because suddenly I have questions. Because it was the entire... It was a major point in the first game. Just the Marauders. That's what they were called, the Marauders. The Marauders in the first game were people who were... Something happened to their minds. They were no longer okay. They could not be reasoned with. They were...
Corporate life is so confusing for us protectors.
Just murderous, and there wasn't anything you could do about it. You couldn't...
Ask them
There wasn't a
defectors if
treatment.
they miss anything about protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
Yep. Community.
Anyway, the Marauders were folks who had something had happened to their minds, and they were no longer okay. They were like, they may or may not have even been able to speak anymore. They were just murderous, and there was, unfortunately, no way to help them. And then in one of the DLCs, it turned out that it was a side effect of long-term use of adrenatine.
This unit has finished compiling the comprehensive report on the commander you requested, Agent Ibarra.
Oh, thanks. But I didn't request a report.
This request is over 3,470 days old and was initially issued prior to the mission on Horizon Point.
Oh, shit. Delete that. It's most likely to have outdated information anyway.
Acknowledged. Purging the commander's favorite colors, foods, and activities
Oh.
report.
Adorable! You're a good kid. You're still a good guy, honestly.
Can't get that Annie's Choice jink anyway. Need something, Commander?
He was so eager.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Sure. It's barely a scrape on the knee. It's not gonna knock me out. Boing. Fact that 10 years ago, before the mission, when he was first stationed with me, he tried to learn my favorite colors, foods, and activities. Really just trying to go be friends. Over-eager, but trying. Okay, what's the best way in? Or, if not the best way, what is a way in? I do appreciate this faster crouch speed. Can I get up here? Because those guys are tough. It's giving me the don't fight them skull. And I don't want to fight them if they are just folks who have been... If there's a treatment for them. I'd rather see them cured than dead. The question is... How do I get in without them seeing me? No, you didn't! Ooh! I'm not here. Yeah, this increased crouch speed is nice. I regret nothing. Oh, distraction devices. That's nice. Let's make sure I actually have those equipped. What do we... Oh, those are the biomass grenades. No thanks. Seriously, you need a grenade explained to you? It's like a rock that explodes. I dig it. Top protectorate scientists figured out a way to make electricity explode. All hail the sovereign. Okay. Ah, distraction device. Throw it this way when you want to sneak that way. Okay. He sounds close.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
I know, Valerie, shut up! Huh. Ah, research lab keycard. Where am I supposed to get that?
Friendly life form detected.
Oh. No, you didn't. No, I'm not here. We're not here. We were never here. Okay. So I need to either be better at lockpicking, or I need to find a key. If I was a key, where would I hide? In somebody's pocket? In a... Oh, is that a side door? Door is barred. Of course it is. A sucker calling for aid sure ain't making it easy.
resentful. Wouldn't anybody be? A profusion of reasons why. Ask anyone.
Is there an alternate way in? Where is that key? Wouldn't be... What would it be? If I was a key, where would I hide? I'm not here.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shit's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No. No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment. Squaring up.
Okay. Homicidally irritable indeed.
Ain't nothing there.
Ma'am? Sneak, 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 sneak. Pinnacle pills. What are those? Did I pick them up or did they just get dissolved into the medicine fund? Well, they're not in key items, so I'm guessing they just got dissolved into the medicine soup. Huh. We're not here. Map. Where am I? Okay. Ah, this building here. Is where I suspect a key might be.
Where'd following the rules ever get anybody? It's like the rules are just a guide for what not to get caught doing. And all this is just sloppy.
Why is there red everywhere? On everything! Red! Truly my least beloved of all colors.
Happens to be one of my most beloved of all colors. Don't see me, don't see me.
Excuse me?
Nope.
Just march right in. Then, gone.
Yeah, that's right.
Been tipsy about, damn near whatever, for hours.
Why are they so irritable?
The void was that.
Nothing.
A complete and utter misuse of my time.
Yep.
I heard that.
No! I probably could fight them if I really tried, but, I don't wanna. Okay, with any luck, our little, distraction there will have drawn some of them away from the building I'm trying to get inside. I'm not holding my breath. You're holding your breath. Okay. What was that? There's nobody on this rooftop. On this tank. You didn't see nothing. Aha! Hi! What's on this box? Memo to staff. I, your humble product envisioner, want to thank every single one of you today. When we first arrived at this facility, it was literally a barn in here. We'd seized from the Protectorate a modest use of agricultural land holding, a run-down old farmhouse and barn, a few harvesters, a seed silo that leaked when it rained. Whoever thought that such a meager farmstead could be transformed virtually overnight into the most innovative research center on the entire island? Let me tell you, I did, because I believed in you. You did, because of your deep trust in our shared vision. That's how together we make audacious advances. Okay, lab notes. So this next batch of samples could be interesting. They were taken from a nearby spire with a distinct red color. Its color comes from a species of red plant indigenous to that area. It releases many of these red spores which color the surrounding landscape. There's nothing else like it on Paradise Island. I have them laid out for initial examinations, which will commence after lunch. In the meantime, I'm submitting all the raw data from our analysis so far to memorialize it per standard practice. I must say, what I've seen so far is both curious and rather intriguing. Confidential memo to all local managers. As you are aware, our important work here at the lab is being hindered by a handful of incompetent, quarrelsome, wholly irredeemable personnel who've become a liability on our quarterly reports. Normally, I would transfer such resource-draining employees to frontline combat, yet that is not an option with hostiles at a standstill. Rather than further demote these sluggards and sycophants to even less industrious positions, I appealed to their base natures by inviting each to participate in a promotion acceleration program, ostensibly a series of outdoor skill-building exercises located at spies around the island with the promise of molding these select staff members into VP material. Oh, that's Cobb! In reality, perhaps 5 hazardous wilderness exercises leverage participant ineptitude to achieve maximum mortality. I see. I am confident PAP will offload our most irksome personnel. As an insurance policy, the final activity is set on the northern tip of the northern island, an area infested with corporate Raptidon assets turned feral. Your cooperation in concealing this ruse is much appreciated, and also mandatory. Envisioned by Omid. Yeah, I'm gonna download this data. I don't know why, but it's mine now.
Looks like that lab tech was trying to retrieve something from that terminal. Almost made it to. Damn. No good deed, I suppose.
Was that the data? Huh. Okay, well. Oh, Val startled me. I thought she was a guy. Okay. I did not find the key I was hoping to find.
Being this close to divert anyway. Need.
Okay. Yeah.
I do not take kindly to interruptions.
I'm not trying to interrupt you.
Sequencing attacks.
Ah! Ah! Go, 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 go! Ah!
Repair this unit, and it will try to perform better in the future.
Bye, Val. Bye, Val. Ah, she's back. Cool. Welcome back, Val. Okay, well, we found some stuff in there, but not what we were looking for. There's gotta be another way in. It's really fun to slide around like that. I can't believe that just worked. Is like a ladder up there or something? Let's save again real quick. No ladder. Alright. Ooh, is that a way up? Don't mind me. I'm not here.
Entering
Nothing.
confrontational state.
If I just ignore it, it's not real. Yeah. Oh, hi. How'd you get here? Seriously, how did you get up here? There we go. Oh, blast! You know, I'd love to get you some now. Yeah, but I can't. I am cowering at the moment. Yeah, I had your back. The whole time.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
What?
This unit patiently awaits.
We're fine. I didn't expect to be able to land here, and I'm not sure what I was hoping to accomplish by doing so.
Now what?
Nothing. Okay, we're up here. Now what?
Back to square one then.
Sure would help if I could see. There's too much blood in my eyes. I'll drink some vodka about it.
Never recognized, never commended, but don't be resentful. Wouldn't anybody be? A profusion of reasons why. Ask anyone.
Hang on. Is that an open window over there? And some whiskey! There we go. Okay. Okay. Leaders and bosses. Health bar signifying they're especially challenging. Enemies are more resistant to certain powerful effects. Okay. Oh, that guy.
Why is it that I just want to choke the life out of everyone today?
Gee, Pally, I really don't know. I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here.
You there? Oh, you're likely affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes.
Nope, I'm good. Yeah, get in here. There we go. Okay, so it's the red spores, I'm guessing. Not adrenotime. That's good. Probably. Hi.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being.
More or less.
Unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia.
More or less.
Well, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis.
That is, in fact, why I'm here.
Elmet Ormsby,
Oh, you're that
Product
guy.
Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You've changed your tune a bit since sending me that distress signal.
Oh, all that pleading and the like, yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little.
I can tell.
But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
You know what? We should discuss my fee before we get any further.
Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment, dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair.
Oh, blast. My speech is a little bit higher. I'll take care of your little problem for a nominal increase in the amount of bits.
Focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places, this project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say.
I think the word you meant to say was, manipulation?
The team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
A lot of running, a lot of screaming. You know, I walked in without incident. Everyone was very nice to me.
I find that highly unlikely. Some failed attempt at levity, perhaps, to mask fear. No matter. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
You know, my priorities there are rather in reverse. I'd like to cure your remaining colleagues examine your research, and then, you know, if I still got time, get you out of here alive. I'm sure your subordinates find your attitude quite inspiring.
You're now one of them. I'll take that as a compliment. But enough glad-handing me. Regarding what we need, well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
What?
It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
I have some medical training. Just tell me how and when to put it to use.
Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
Yeah, a lot of them. What happened?
Thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination. Then, anything else before we proceed?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Our lab's focus is the utilization of local flora and fauna in development of commercial products and proprietary methods. But as much as I'd love to natter on, we probably ought to get matters underway.
Yeah. More antidote.
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
The, old samples aren't good enough? Probably scrape up some of the goo.
Fresh spores will be key in the formulation of an antidote, as will the particulars and analysis from the expedition. The samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire.
Fair
the
enough.
research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
I will do my best. Oh, I got the lab key card. Cool.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate.
That's a matter of perspective.
How's all our field work progressing?
I got the thingamabobs.
Excellent. All you need to do now is collect spore samples from Red Spire. Hurry along, then. My kill-crazed comrades aren't simply going to cure themselves.
Alas. Well, curing the kill-crazed comrades will have to wait because I suddenly noticed the time and I got some stuff to do a little later. I have some stuff to do a little bit later. And I gotta eat some food first. So, we are going to save, and I am going to, unfortunately, call it here today. But I will be back again. I don't know, maybe tomorrow because I'm enjoying this game. Maybe on Monday on the regularly scheduled everything. We'll see when we get there. But, regardless, I gotta cut and run. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for hanging out with me. It's always a great time, and I hope you had as much fun here as I did, because I am certainly having a blast. This game just eats my brain now. This is just where I'm going to be for the next while. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. Regardless. Yes, I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend, and of course, fare thee well, and best of luck to ye in all things. Yeah, no, it feels weird to say that, not to say, and, the thing I completely disrupted my rhythm. Anyway, I will catch you all later. Until next time. Bye-bye!